going on a little adventure. So I've got a full free afternoon and I'm going through the village of Moni, through some rice fields, uphill, and seeing 2 waterfalls. So let's see what we can find on our journey here. It wasn't very far from the village that I found this waterfall. So this is the first one. This is where I'd say 2 tributaries are meeting. Just there. And here's the waterfall up here. So go back up there. This is an interesting wobbly sandy bridge. Okay, yeah. I have to let some girls come across. Bit better closer, but there's a branch, small branch, blocking the perfect view. Find myself on the side of the village now. Just came from the waterfall there. These guys are growing sweet potato and nutmeg, and following this somewhere. Yep, here it is. I'll work out where to go now. Just got through the village then, nearly got roped into buying some textiles I didn't want. This is the new routes. I've gone from a concrete path to a road to this. Some of these routes don't match up to the reality on the ground. I'm going through a taro plot. Yeah, slowly catching up to the line that's supposed to be on the map, but they're farmers' tracks, so maybe they change them from time to time. Some views. This was an interesting thing I was shown before, this little weedy thing here. Now they tell you to smell it, but it's not in the leaves, it's here. And this is the smell of tiger balm. That's the exact smell. So as the afternoon comes, the clouds close in. I don't know why, but I'm gonna find out from AI. I'm in the village now. Mr. Pig and Mr. Chicken are friends. It's the only people around. And going uphill. Expecting somebody to say, where am I going? Just got back to the road, main road. I was here before, just a bit uphill, had some views. Now absolutely none at all. So coming down here, here's the traditional house. Well, not so traditional because it's made of tin these days instead of grass. Going downhill to the waterfall now. Looks like I've got about 5 k's down this dirty road. Look at the normality of life in Indonesia. So dirty. While I'm walking, I might as well ramble on a bit. So Flores is absolutely stunning. Okay, the people are absolutely friendly. They'll all say hello to you and try and speak English to you. And also, it is totally safe. You don't have to worry about your belongings anywhere. You're not in Bali. There's not a lot of people, and it's just, yeah, it's really easy going here, and heaps less tourists. Right now there are so many French people here. They outnumber every other tourist 1 to 1. Well, I'm the only Australian I've ever seen in more than 10 days here. There is 1 French person for every other European or foreign tourists. No Canadians or Americans here at all. This is some recent discovery, Syzygium odoratum, known to us as cloves. So strange that it belongs to Syzygium. Even the leaves, you crush them. They've got a really strong cloves smell. I was expecting a waterfall here. This is not known. Not very big. Yeah. Maybe could have been bigger for my efforts, but here I am. The creeks are always littered with shit. Yeah, this is where I give up. I was expecting a little bit more out of this. It's the sideways cascade, yeah. Maybe another one, little one down there, but yeah, it's not really doing it well enough, so I'm out of here. This is nearly where I turn off for the waterfall. Got these rice fields. I'd say on the bend down on the corner would be where I'm turning into for the waterfall. There's a lot of water flowing through this village anyway. For the rice fields. Going all the way through. There's supposed to be a path starting down there near that hut, right near the road, from the road, and I finally caught one path here. Hopefully this tracks in the direction that I need to go to the waterfall. This valley is pretty cool. See where I have to go soon. We've just come through a section of forest to this part. There are a few cows here. Won't try and disturb them, but make sure we get our way onto the track as we leave this clearing, because I'm not seeing any true track yet. I'll get on it, I'll find it. Maybe it's going that way. As I said, it was hard to find our way out of the clearing, but right now I'm pretty much following the pipe, so I'm sure they're getting their water from this creek somewhere. That, yeah, if I follow it, I'll pretty much get there. Here's the creek. The track, it's neither steep nor hard, maybe slippery in places, muddy. The cows have been on it in places, but the waterfall is straight up ahead. So I think we're getting to the creek, we're swapping over, and I can see it here, but we can't at this point. Here's the crossover point. Cross the bamboo with your own balance. Here's something interesting. This is from the stinging tree family, what do they call it? Stinging nettle family. But I'm sure this one doesn't sting. I'm hoping not. This is a guess, but I'm thinking maybe another member of the stinging nettle family. I don't want to go near it. Got to watch out. I just saw a monkey. I don't know if they're trained to steal or not, but yeah, I'm going to make sure I leave with all my cameras. Yeah, anyway, I'm here by the waterfall. This is bloody amazing. Not on the radar. Cascade down here. Wow, look at this thing. Amazing. Nope, you're not changing. Not much of a swimming hole here. It's all been filled up. There it is. Flores. Here we go, even closer. Really cooling me down. That's awesome. Yeah, this one's about a 40-meter waterfall. Like I said, there's one above this, a 70-meter. Don't know if we could see through the trees, but there's grassy hill up there. You need to be able to get up to that first. I'm not sure if it can be achieved through here. Go left along this space here and then continue left until you get on that spur there and then get on top. I don't think it's too far away from on top, but you've got to get back down to the creek. Here I am. There's a good cliff line right along here, so to even get a chance to get up to the second level of the waterfall, I'd say you want to start here. I think I'm pretty much near the clearing, so yeah, you'd start climbing here and that's the only way you'd get to there. Here we go. This is pretty much an idea of the terrain that you might need to take into consideration. There's a spur over there and one over here, so take one of them, probably that one if it is a spur, and get yourself uphill. Found this cute little pig hanging around. The clouds moving in. Hey, there's a better look. There's no well-defined track, so they've got bridges in between what they need to do to get out of the rice fields. And this is it here. Drop down a level onto this bamboo, down along here, fall over, and bamboo down here. Let's hope it holds me. Very nice. I'm on the road again. The weather's starting to close in. I've got 5 k's down the road till back to the village. This is where I came from, and yeah, the village. It's just landslides here, and this guy's making a living off all the rocks that are just sliding down. Here's the small ones, big, medium, and slabs for steps. So he'll probably make money out of this. This is really bizarre. There's no one on the road. If this were Bali, wouldn't matter where you were, you'd be hearing cars from time to time. Probably very close times to each other, but I hardly have seen many cars the whole time walking along this road. Probably about 10 k's I've done, and it's like this.